Now, what will often start to happen is that as you start to pressure the edge, the opponent will start to turn their body toward your underhook a little more hip to hip, not quite side by side. That becomes a little bit different position, but maybe like 45 degrees, turn their body toward your underhook hip. Now, almost every time when I see opponents start to turn, I almost always see the underhook wrestler drop and post this hand. So opponent starts to turn, trying to run from the hook. Underhook guy is going to drop post and then cut off their circle. If they leave this hand up, they have nothing blocking, like an overhook wizard kick. So there's no post over here if they leave this hand up. It may go to their back, but it serves as a brace so opponent can get pressure back across their body. And then they just cut them off the direction they circle and get the step out. So here again, we'll kind of look at this sideways pressure where they start to get a little turned on the edge. So here we see the opponent has started to turn hip towards. Now as they start to recover back up, the opponent's going to start to circle. Alright, so they start to circle, turning hip towards, and we'll see hand drop, and then feet continue to cut them off, and then he feels him go back the other direction, so he knee slides in for another cutoff, and then pressures him through the zone. Alright, so anytime they feel him turn sideways on the edge a little bit, again, not full 90, not full wizard kick, but just a little bit of a turn. We see the hand drop, and then the feet really start to work. We even see them drop to both to one knee sometimes to get step out. This is a very similar kind of sideways pressure hand drop position from Yazdani. They get a little more hip to hip, which starts to become a different position, which will lead into the next video. But we see him pressure toward the edge. Opponent starts to try and turn to get their hip in to hopefully knock them off and circle back center. But we'll see Yazdani drop hand and continue to pressure. Gets that post out there and just continues to pressure through the edge. Here's a similar kind of sideways pressure position from Imami. It becomes a little bit different right here. This gets into more of what people are starting to call dogfight, thanks to the DPS breakdowns guy. But similar ideas happening when opponent starts to turn their body. So you start hook, pressure. We see opponent start to turn into the hook. All right, squares him back up now. Drops hand for post, and then continues to start to pressure across. Becomes a body lock. Takes him out. And then again right here, it's more of that dogfight position as opposed to like kind of angled pressure, which leads into the next video. So take a look.